Hey, this is Will from Mobile Fun, and we've got today the Galaxy S3 in blue. And we thought, we'd show it off a little bit and also show you guys some cases that we think will be really, really nice looking on this phone. So, as you can see, Galaxy S3 in blue looks pretty good. It's got a really, really nice finish on the back. Makes it look very cool as you kind of move it back and forth and you get that reflection. Show you that a little bit more clearly there. Very cool looking indeed. So, first case we're going to start out with is the flip cover case. This is an official case from Samsung. Basically, it'll replace the back cover of the S3, and then it'll just add this extra layer of screen protection. So if I manage to take off the back cover, so what you have to do is dig in your fingernail at the top, pops right off, and then basically you just do the same thing. You just put this right back on there. So you can see it's pretty simple. Just snaps into place as long as you press in the right places. And yeah, there it is. So as you can see, it's basically the same thickness once it's on. It's got that maybe a millimeter of extra thickness just from that front cover, but the back is exactly the same. It's just the same size. But this back cover is a little bit more durable. It's a little bit less flexible than the other one, and it should protect your phone a little bit better in case of an emergency, if you drop it or if you scratch or something like that. But yeah, as you can see, works pretty well. This is in portrait mode, but as you can see, you can use your phone, and then when you're not using it, it's nicely protected, and you don't have to worry about things. So if we move on to the next one, looks like we're going to be going on to the casemate Barely There. Ooh, just turn up the music really loud. That's okay though. It's amazing that everything is turned off except for the volume controls apparently. Anyway, snap that back on. Alright, and moving on to the Barely There. So this is the Barely There. As you can see, it's pretty thin, doesn't really add much. The idea of the Barely There is that it gives you basically the most protection in the smallest package. So it's a little bit more protective than some of the cases we're going to see later, but it's also not very much thicker. It feels maybe a tenth of a millimeter, something crazy. But it's still a very, very thin case, as you can see when we put it on there. Still the S3 in love, still what, less than 9 millimeters thick by a pretty good margin actually, and still looks fantastic. As you can see, the black really goes well with the blue case. Looks pretty natural, looks pretty nice, and yeah, it's a really good combination. If you're not sure about what case to get, then the Casemate Barely There is a really good idea, just because it's from a really trusted brand. Casemate have been doing their Barely There series for ages and ages. And yeah, it just works really well, looks really nice. The next one is by another brand called Gear 4, and their case is called the Thin Ice case. As you can see, it's basically a glossy version of the Barely There. It's a little bit thinner as well, which means it'll provide a little bit less protection, but also it'll be that little bit thinner. So if we snap it in there, you can see it's pretty much the same story. It's very, not much in it at all actually. Very, very thin, and very, very cool. Oh, it looks like this video is paused. Let's see if we can get that rolling again. There we go. But yeah, very, very cool, and yeah, it suits the blue case very well, I think, or the blue finish of the S3. So that's the Gear 4 Thin Ice case. Very nice protective cover. It's a little bit less slippery than the other cases on the list. It does have that glossy finish, but it does have a bit of stick to it, which is good if you're worried about dropping your phone. And if you're really worried about that, then the absolute best case that you can get is this one. It's by Samsung. It's called the Mesh Vent case. As you can see, it gives a nice mesh pattern to the entire rear of your phone. It doesn't cover the sides, incidentally. It just covers the top, the bottom, and the back. And it gives you access for all the ports that you need. It also has this interesting feature. It has this bump. I'll show that to the camera. It has this bump, and if I have some change, hopefully I have some change. Throw some change on the table. And if you have a coin, you can actually stick that in there, and then this serves as a kind of desk stand. I don't really have a surface in space that I can show you, so I'll just put it on my hand. But trust me, is that it actually works pretty well. So if you're just on the train or something and you want to watch a movie, like this amazing Samsung promotional video, then you can just pull out a coin, pull out your phone, stick it on there, and just watch it. And then when you're done, just take it out, take the coin out, and then you're back. You don't have to have a case that has a big, bulky kickstand. You can just use this one, which has a wee little bump on the back. So that's the mesh vent case. It's a genuine Samsung case, so it fits basically perfectly. And we'll have a look. Just got really loud again. At the last case we're going to look at today, this is the Flexishield Skin. It comes in the Ultimate Pack we have for the Galaxy S3. It's a black Flexishield. It's getting loud again. And basically, yeah, it's a gel case. It's pretty inexpensive, and it provides all-around protection. As you can see, unlike a lot of the other cases, it goes all the way over this front lip here, and it's got cutouts in all the right places as well, so you can use all the features of the phone. It's a very good case. It's very, very simple, glossy finish, but it's got all the protection you need, and it comes in the Ultimate Pack, which has so much other stuff. It has this desk stand, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get that in motion. Yeah, desk stand looks pretty good. Managed to not drop it. Don't want to lean it at an unnatural angle. It's got car charger. It's got a car holder. It's got a mini desk stand as well. This one's pretty cool actually. You just like stick it on and then put it down. Again, I don't have a surface in midair, so I'll kind of show you like that. Supported nicely. And it also comes with 5 screen protectors. So if you're worried about like applying it wrong, or sometimes screen protectors can be a little bit fiddly no matter how well they're designed. So you got 5 here, so you're gonna get it right in the 5th time, right? So you should be fine. So yeah, this is the Galaxy S3 in blue, and yeah, those are 4 cases that should look pretty good with the Galaxy S3. So thanks for watching, and be sure to check out mobilefun.co.uk for lots of hot deals and exciting cases for the Galaxy S3. Bye.